Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gap where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Good morning po! Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. So welcome po again sa ETUlay. It's Friday, kaya po ETUlay tutorial session na naman po tayo for Java programming. So this is your tutor Bell for... Share ko lang po ang aking slide. Okay, so for Java programming every Friday 11 to 12 noon, no? So live po tayo ngayon sa DepEd ETUlay Facebook at saka po sa DepEd ETUlay YouTube. Ayan po, no? So for this day, it's quarter 3, week 3 na po tayo. So we're going to discuss today arrays in Java, no? So arrays. So what are these arrays? But before that, last week po, di ba, na-discuss natin yung strings, no? We have discussed strings, we have discussed characters, if I remember it right, no? So for today, we're going to discuss arrays. So ano po ba yung arrays na yan, no? So ang arrays po ay variable din po siya. But this time, it could store one or more, no? So kasi ang alam natin sa isang variable, 'di ba? It could only hold one value at a time. Okay, pero ang array po is actually can hold, no? Multiple values, no? Multiple values. Like for example, no? So kung meron kang students, ang students mo na 5 students nakakuha ng different scores, no? So how would you identify yung first student at yung score 1? How would you identify the second student to the score 2? No? So, ganun po ang array. So, it could hold multiple values ang arrays. No? So, ayan po. No? So, technically, no, so an array is actually a container object. If you take a look at it po, so graphical representation ng array, no, table po siya, no? So literally it's a table, no? So for the first cell, no, yung first cell ay usually ang tawag po natin diyan ay yung lahat ng cells po dyan, ang tawag natin ay indices, no? Yung first value is the first index, second is the second index, the third is the third index, no? But it actually starts sa 0. Hindi po siya nag-i-start sa 1. It always starts with 0. Pero pag titingnan mo yung laki, no? Na yung array length na tinatawag, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. No? So, there are 10. Yung length po niya is 10. And it could hold 10 values at one time. No? So, this is our array. Holds data fixed. Fixed data items of same type. No? So, ibig sabihin, of same type, kung string po yan, it could only hold string. Kung character po yan, it could only hold character. Kung numbers po yan, integer, it could only hold integers at one time. Hindi po pwedeng multiple data type, no? So, container object that holds fixed data items of same type. Remember po yan. No? So, same type, same character, same string, same integer, same na double, no? So kung may decimal, no, yun lang po yung pwede nating gamitin for array. Okay? Yan po, yung arrays in Java. Okay? So ayan. So comment po kayo kung nandiyan po kayo. Yan, good morning sa mga students ko. No? Okay, so how would you declare, no? So remember, kapag variable, we always declare it, no? So dahil ang array is also a variable, nag-i-store siya ng values. So marapat lamang po na i-declare din po natin siya. But how can we declare an array variable, no? So dahil variable siya, how do we declare an array variable? Okay, so remember, yung ating, sabi natin, of same data type, no? So ang syntax to declare an array in Java, you have to first declare what is the data type. So in this case, it is integer. So int. Okay, sa pag nagde-declare po tayo ng array variable, no, ang kaibahan niya sa isang regular variable, no, lagi po niyang, ang katabi po niya is actually a pair of square bracket, no? So remember that. So lagi po yan, ang katabi niya, merong square bracket, no? So makikita niyo po yan nasa katabi po ng nasa right side po ng letter P sa keyboard natin, yung ating square bracket. Yung left square bracket at yung ating right square bracket, no? So open square bracket and close square bracket. Okay, so right after the square bracket, we have to declare, of course, the name of the variable. So what in this case, what is the name of the variable? The name of the variable is ETUlay num. Okay, ETUlay num. Okay, so this is the name of the variable. Okay, and then dahil variable sa Java po, always end it with semicolon. So that's how you declare an array variable. Okay, so lahat po ng item, no? Lahat po ng item diyan sa ating array, no? Ang tawag po diyan is element. Okay, so in this case, yung nasa index, first index, which is yung 0, no? Is an element. So yung nandito po sa first index natin, no? Which is the second element, no? So this is the first element. This is the second element, the third element, the fourth element, the fifth element, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th element. Okay. So, dito po, maa-access natin yung ating element through an index. No? So, kaya po, we can access. So, for example, yung nasa ang first element ay nasa ang index. Nasa 0 po siya, di ba? Okay? Nasa 0 po siya. Ang second element, lagi po yan nasa 1 na ating index. Yung third element, nasa 2 na ating index. Okay? So on and so forth. So the ninth element in this case, for example, would therefore be accessed at index 8. Okay? So yan po yung paano siya ma-access, no? So mamaya magbibigay po tayo ng sample for po dyan. Okay, so ito po yung so kanina in-initialize natin, no? So in this case, lalagyan na natin ng laman, no? So kanina dineclare lang natin siya, di ba? So integer, the open square bracket, the close bracket, square bracket, the name of the array, and then ito na po yung values ng ating array. Okay, so 'di ba sabi ko nga an array variable could store multiple values unlike a regular variable. Isa lang siya, di po ba? So in this case, an array could hold multiple values. So in this case, ang syntax po niya is para makapaglagay tayo ng value sa ating variable array variable na ang name ay ETUlay num is the bracket. Okay? So equal bracket, opening bracket, and then yung values. Okay? So in this case, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hanggang 20. Okay? So yung first index, ang first element natin is anong value. Okay? So yung integer 0, no? So yung ating index na 0 in this case, ang laman po niya is yung 2. Okay? Yung ating second element na nasa index 1, ang laman po niya is the number 4. Okay? So yung ating third element, no, yung ating third element na nasa index 2, okay, ang laman po niya ay 6. Okay? Ang fourth element na nasa index 3 ay ang laman po niya ay 8. Okay? So integer yung index niya. Okay, remember ang laging laman po ng ating nasa loob ng dalawang square bracket na yan, no, is the index. Okay, so remember po yan. Okay, so take note po. Okay, so yung ating sixth element, no, so sixth element, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, which is yung ating 12, no? So that is the nasa index 5 po siya ng ating array. Okay. So on and so yung last po natin, which is yung ating index 9, the 10th element ng ating array is ang naman po niya ay 20. So this is how you declare an array in Java. Okay? Okay. So yung tawag po natin doon, yung index natin is actually called subscript, no? Subscript 0, subscript 1, subscript 3, subscript 4, ETUlay num, subscript 3. Okay, so but actually, technically, that is the index. No? So the integer itself contained within the square bracket indicates one of an array's variable or elements. No? So in this case, we have how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we have 10 elements, kaya po integer 10. Okay, so in this case, ang kailangan po nating i-allocate ng memory space, no? So bakit? Kasi nang i-declare mo po yung ETUlay num na variable, yung variable itself lang yon. Pero paano mo i-allocate ng memory space yung 10? Okay? So that you have 10. Ang laman po ng ETUlay num mo ay 10 values. Remember? The 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 hanggang 20. That is 10 elements. So, kailangan po i-allocate din natin yan ng memory space. Okay, so how do you do that? By creating an instance, no? So you have, dito po kasi dineclare mo lang siya, pag dineclare mo siya na int, no? So yung regular na declaration natin, int, wala po yung square bracket, ETUlay num, the name of the variable. In this case, we have array. So an array could hold multiple values. So in this case, nire-replicate natin. We have to put a space, no? So kailangan lagyan natin ng space 'yon, no? So ating memory kasi kakain talaga ng memory 'yan. So the higher the number of elements you have on your array, the higher memory it will have to be allocated, no? So in this case, so para ma-allocate mo siya ng memory space, no? So i-instantiate mo po siya by this word new. Okay, so ETUlay, the name of the variable, the array variable, equal new int, no? So yung ating data type, okay, remember lagi pong same data type, no? So kung string, kung integer, integer lang po yan. Hindi pwedeng yung first element mo ay integer, yung second element mo ay string, yung third element mo is character. Hindi po pwede. So of the same data type lang po tayo. Okay? So new square bracket yung length, no? Yung length ng ating how many elements do you have there. Okay? So that's how you allocate using this new. Okay? Remember po. Tandaan po natin, no, yung new. Okay? So ini-instantiate mo po yan. So sa objective-oriented programming, when you put new, you are instantiating a new object. No? So in this case, you will replicate the ETUlay num into 10. No? So dahil 10 po yan, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, i-replicate po niya ng 10. So it will allocate 10 spaces sa memory mo para yung variable na i-allocate mo para doon, ilalagay mo doon, ay nandyan lagi po siya. Okay? Okay, so this is a sample program. Okay. Okay. So this is the sample program. In this case, no, so we have the name of the class is array demo. Okay? We have our method. Okay? So in this case, naka-declare na po yung ating array int opening and closing. Wait po, tumalon siya. Balik tayo. Okay. So in this case, we have int, the name of our array variable, open and close bracket. The name of the array variable, we have to instantiate, so ang ating new, okay, para magkaroon ng memory allocation. Okay, so new int, and then yung ating how many elements do we need for our array. Okay. In this case, inisa-isa po natin, no? So, hindi natin siya inequal na inisa-isang naka-square bracket. Okay? Pero pwede rin naman po na isahan lang. In this case, inisa-isa ko po siya just for you to see that there is this so-called index, no? So, sa index 1, which is our subscript 0, okay, ang laman ng ating variable na ETUlay num na array is 2. Okay, sa ating second element, which is nasa index 1, subscript 1, no? Ang laman po niya is 4, 6, 8, and 10, hanggang so on and so forth. So in this case, we will have to display the element at index 0, element at index 1, hanggang index 9. Okay? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay? So supposed to be dapat ang output niya po niyan is element at index 0 is 2, element at index 1 is 4. Okay, so let's go now sa ating okay, so this is our IntelliJ. Close ko lang po ito. Okay, so i-close ko lang po para hindi po kumain ng memory space. Okay, so in this case, so this is our example. Okay, so the name of our class is array demo. Okay, yung ating method, main method. So lagi pong iyan, lagi pong nandyan yan. Okay, so int, the name, yung data type po natin. Okay, so dahil array variable po ito, so that dapat merong square bracket. The name of the array variable is ETUlay num, and then we have to instantiate, no? So we have to put new, no? So int 10. So para magkaroon ng memory allocation yung ating 10 variables, no? So literally 10 po yan. 10 variables na nilagay mo sa isang variable lang, no? So ganun po siya. Okay, so in this case, we have ETUlay, yung index 0 natin, ang laman is 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on and so forth. So, run po natin yan. So, nagbi-build po siya. Yan. So, ang output niya is nagbi-build pa po. Nagpa-parsing pa siya. So, habang nagpa-parsing, ayan, no? So, nag-ano pa po siya, naggagawa pa siya ng allocation. Yan. So, malapit na. Yan. No, so, tandaan po natin, no? So, lagi po nating lalagay yung new, the data type, and yung ating length ng ating array, no? Ayan na. Nagbi-build na po siya. Okay. So, 58 seconds. So, supposed to be, ang ilalabas po niya is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, hanggang 20. Okay? So, i-display po dapat niya yung 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, hanggang 20. Yeah? Yan. Okay. So this is our output. Okay. So element at index 0 is 2. Element at index 1 is 2. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hanggang 20. Yan po yung ating output. No? So ito po yan. No? So sampulan natin bakit siya nagaganon. No? So element at index 0 is string, no? So, plus, no, nagkaroon po tayo dyan ng concatenation. So, plus. And then, ETUlay, tinawag mo po yung ating array variable and then the index. No? So, nilagay mo doon yung index 0. Ang tinutukoy niya sa index 0, yung 2. Okay? Kaya, display niya dito is 2. Okay? Dito po sa pangalawa, no? So, system.line, element at index 1. So, kinoncatenate mo po siya. Okay, tinawag mo yung pangalan ng ating array, which is ETUlay num. Okay, so, yung index is 1, yung subscript natin na 1. Okay, so, ang laman ng ating subscript 1 or yung nasa index 1 is 4. Kaya po, output dito ay 4. Okay, so, yung kasunod po is element at index 2. No? So, kaya po siya nag-display ng 6. It's because tinawag po natin yung ating array variable na ETUlay num. Okay, ang reference po niya is yung index 2. Ang laman po ng ating index 2 sa ating ETUlay num array variable is 6. Kaya po ang dinisplay niya po dito ay 6. Yan, no? So, tapos po yung sa dulo, no? Yung dulo, no? So, element at index 9, kinoncatenate natin plus 2 using the plus, yung operator na plus. Okay, yung name ng ating array variable. So, pag nakikita nyo po siya, ETUlay num equals new integer 10. No? So, 9. No? So, ni-reference niya po yung 9. Ang laman ng ating 9 is 20. That is why here, element at index 9 is 20. Ayan po siya. No? So, kaya po ganon yung ating output. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so okay. So, yan po yung ating how do you declare? How do you access? No? So, pag-access po yung paglagay natin ng index. No? So, that is accessing. How do you access? Element at index 0. How do you access that? By ETUlay num, the name of the array variable, and then yung index number. Okay? So, saan ba siya? Okay, yung 0, yung nasa, yung 2 is nasa index 0. For example, yung nasa index 6 is 14, no? So, kaya po dito, yung sa ETUlay index 6 is 14 ang nilabas niya. Okay? So, that is our sample program. Okay. So, kanina, that integer. Okay. So, sabi mo, ma'am, Teacher Bell or Tutor Bell, of same type. No? So, why don't we try this time a string array variable wherein it will hold multiple string. No? So, ang alam lang natin, it could only hold one. No? So, in this case, it could hold several values, no, yung ating string. Okay. So, in this case, we have declare. So, you have to declare the name of the string array variable. So, string. Okay. So, ang indicator natin that this is a string variable, string array variable. Okay. So, by the square bracket. Okay, so the name of the variable is students and then equal sign. And then how do we populate? No? So this is how you populate values to a string array variable by yung ating bracket. No? So yung ating braces. No? So xi, no? Dahil string, so dapat naka quotation, double quotation, mark, no? So character lang po yung single literal, no? So kaya po double quotation mark po 'yan. Okay, so comma, okay, so Tev, Calix, and Ale. So si Zai is nasa ang index po siya. Okay, so nasa index 0 si Zai. Okay, si Tev ay nasa ang index which is our second element. Nasa, how do you access that? Yung name ng ating array and then yung ating index number. Okay, so students, 1. Okay, so in this case, students, yung ating index 1 is na si Tev, no? Kaya yung ating students 2 na nasa index 2 ng ating string array na students ay si Calix. And then yung ating, okay, so yung nandito po sa dulo supposed to be ay 3 po yan, no? So hindi po yan 0. Okay? So 3 po yan. Okay, so it has to be 3. Okay, so mali lang po. Okay, so L po yan, no? So 0, 1, 2, 3 po yan. Okay, so correction po doon. Okay, so let's do the sample sa ating IntelliJ, yung ating string. Okay, so we have the string, no? So nasa na yung ating string? So here. Okay, so here is our another example for string array variable, no? Okay. So in this case, we have the name of our class is array demo access. We have our main method. Okay? And then we have, sabi natin, data type muna, no? When we are declaring an array variable, we have the data type, which is string, no? And then dahil nga array, so we have to put in a square bracket. And then the name of the array is students, okay, equal sign. And then how do you populate the array variable is by, dahil string po ito, double quotation mark. Okay? So, Zai, Tev, Calix, and Ale. Okay, so ito po yung kanina. Okay, students 3 po dapat yon, no? So, ang index po ni Ale ay students 3. Okay? So, ano po ang magiging output niyan if we want Zai, Tev, Calix, and L to be displayed, no? So, i-access lang po natin yung index, no? So, the index number 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this refers to Zai, Tev, Calix, and run po natin siya. Ayan, no? So, nagbe-build po siya ulit. Okay, so taas na natin to. Okay, so medyo matagal po siya. It's because kung dati-dati po ay at medyo bumaba na rin siguro yung aking memory. Okay, so kahit talaga kung pag-programming dapat medyo mataas-taas po yung ating memory. Okay, so ito na po siya. Okay, so the output is Zai, Tev, Calix, and Ale. No? So, student, the first element, no, is Zai. The second element na nasa index 1, nasa subscript 1, is si Tev. Okay, yung nasa index 2 is si Calix. And then, ang nasa index 3 ay si Ale, no? So our fourth element is Ale, no? So third element is Calix, the second element is Tev, and the first element is Zai, no? So yan po yung string na example natin, no? So okay. So yan po siya, no? So that's how you declare a string. Yan po siya, no? So yan po yung kanina, no? Na ginawa na natin, no? So Okay, so this time, what if I want to get ilan ba? Gaano ba kadami? Or yung length, how do I get the length? Oh? How do I find the array length, no? So of my string array variable, no? So in this case, I would like to find out, no? Bakit ba kailangan natin, in what cases do we need to actually know yung ating array length, no? So when we are doing programming, no? So dahil ito ay marami na siya, no? So multiple. So dito po you will have to do a for statement na dito, no? So gagamit po tayo ng looping, no? So what if si Zai? What if si Tev? What if si Calix? What if si El ang pinili ko, 'di ba? Okay, so 'di ba sa ating looping, we would like to know the length muna, no? So sa for statement, we have to know the length. Hanggang saan tayo hihinto, no? So that is why we need to know the length, no? So because we have to iterate, no? Hindi mo dineclare na madami yan without a purpose, no? You have to do looping diyan, no? So sa programming, kung nag-declare ka ng marami niyan, there is a purpose. Most likely, you have to iterate sa kay Zai, kay Tev, kay Calix, at kay El, no? So you have to do a loop, no? So you have to do a for statement, you have to do a do while, you have to do a while, you have to do case, no? So in this case, importante po na malaman natin yung length, no? So gaano ba kalaki yung laman ng aking string array variable? Okay, so how do you do that? By just simply, dahil method po ito, no? So yung length, no? So may function yung ating array na students na length, no? So that's how you get uh, the length, no? So in this case, let's do a sample. So this is the array length. Excuse me. Okay, so here is my example. Okay, so simply, napakadali po, no? Na dahil naka-array na siya, no? So there, ang keyword po dyan is the length, no? You can call already the name of your array and then that, no? So that sign and then yung length, no? So that's how you get the length. Simply, ganun lang po siya, no? So run po natin siya. In this case, how many elements, no? We would like to find out how many elements do we have in our string array variable, no? So that's the length. How many elements do you have in your string array variable? You just simply call the name of the array and then dot and then yung keyword na length, no? So ito po yung output. So in this case, kung dinagdagan ko po ito, no? Dagdagan natin. Just for you to have a look. Okay, so dagdagan natin. Okay, so pangalanan natin kay Ken, no? Kay Sir Ken. Okay? So, hindi na po to 4, no? So, dapat to magiging 5 na yan because I have Zai, Tev, Calix, El, and Ken. Okay? So, I have Sir Ken. Okay, so pag niran po natin yan, so dapat ang output ko na dyan will be changed to 5. Because I have 5 elements. So, ang length ko is equivalent to the number of elements you have on your string array variable. Ilan yung values na nasa loob ng iyong uh, braces, no? Yan. Okay? Dapat 5, no? Nag-run pa siya, okay, so okay, so dapat po make sure lang na merong double quotes, no? Dahil array ay dahil string po ito. Okay, and then the semicolon, always end with a semicolon pag sa Java programming. Ayan, no? So, build complete successfully. Okay, so ito siya, 5. Dahil dinagdagan natin ng isang value, no? So, how many elements do you have? Zai, Tev, Calix, L, and Ken. Hindi naman, paano kung anda na niya, no? So, kasi ang array po talaga is for multiple values, no? So, you use a string array variable or array variable for multiple values, no? So, hindi mo naman iisa-isahin yan. So, hindi na po tayo pinahirapan. We can use the name of the array variable and then the length, no? Yan. Okay. So, let's go back. Okay, so that's how you find the array length, no? So, sabi ko nga, importante po na malaman natin yung length because meron po tayong may chance or as always po actually, no? Gagamitin po natin yan to do a looping, no? So, we will iterate, no? So, sa bawat isa na yan. Kung ang pinili ay si Zai, kung ang pinili ay si Tev, kung ang pinili ay si Calix, kung ang pinili ay si Ale, no? So, we have to do a looping. Okay? Okay. So, quiz time po tayo, no? I hope po na intindihan niyo po siya kung paano mag-declare, no? So, kung paano, make sure po meron lagi tayong opening and closing square bracket. Okay? And then, you have to instantiate, so by the keyword new, para magka-allocate ng memory space. Okay? So, number 1 question. An array is a list of data items that blank. No? So, ano po ba ang sagot dyan? A, all have the same type. B, all are integers. C, all have different names. Or D, all are null. No? So, ano po ba ang array? Array is a list of data items that, okay, the answer is of same data type, no? So remember, kung string lang po. Kung integer lang po, no? So kung double lang po, no? So we cannot integrate or we cannot combine, no, sa isang array ang hindi of same type, no? So na question number 2. Okay, so when you declare an array, you always reserve memory for it in the same statement, no? So is it true or false? No? So yung keyword na new. Okay, so pag nagre-reserve tayo ng memory, is it in the same statement? Is it? It is. Actually, answer is true, no? So, very true, no? So, di ba? Nilalagay natin yung keyword na new, okay? So, the name of the data type open and close a square bracket, the name of the array variable equals new, the name of the array, and then the length. No? So that's how you do it. Okay, so number 3. Okay. You declare an array variable by inserting a pair of square brackets after the type. Is it true or false? Is it true or false? It is true. No? So, lagi po yan. No? So, we declare an array variable by inserting a pair of square brackets after the data type. No? So, kung int, meron na tayo kasunod dapat agad ng pair of square brackets. Kung string, and then pair of square brackets. So, that's how you identify na ang yung variable na dinideclare ay isang array, no? So, that's how it is different from the others. Okay, so these are my references. So, let's get ready. Imagine, let's start our coding. Okay, sabi nga po ni Aristotle, no? Ang sabi ni Aristotle, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act but a habit, no? So we are what we repeatedly do, no? So kung lagi po tayong nagpo-program ay imposible naman po hindi po natin yan matutunan. Okay? So the more practice, the better, and then you will excel, no? So because excellence then is not an act but a habit. Yan po yung sabi ni Aristotle. Okay, so every Friday po iyan, no? So kasama po si Tutor Pau, si Tutor Drine, ako po ang inyong Tutor Bell at si Tutor Lon, no? So lahat po kami belong sa ICT ng SDO Bataan, no? So ayan. Okay, so every Friday po yan. So for your comments and suggestions, kindly scan po, no, yung ating QR code na nakikita on your screen or visit the URL pa rin na nandyan po. Okay? So, this is your Tutor Bell. So, by next week po, no, so we will continue arrays. Ko medyo masalimuot pa po yung arrays, no? So, we will continue exploring arrays by next week. So, this is your Tutor Bell from SDO Bataan, no? So, magkita-kita po tayo ulit next Friday sa Java Programming Friday 11 to 12 noon. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye!
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha, dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan. Dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!